to another episode of Maximizing Your Potential. I'm Michael McFadden, aka Pilot Mike, and this is the flight deck. Today's flight plan: be courageous. You know, I have a saying that I like to say often, and it's life is for the living, and living is for the courageous. You know, it's an interesting thing. We're lucky that we don't have a choice in being born, in accepting life, because, you know, the fact of the matter is, most of us, if we were given the choice of life, most of us wouldn't choose it. Now, why do I say that? Because hand in hand with life comes death. And most people are deathly afraid of three things: taxes, speaking in public, and dying. And so most of us probably wouldn't choose life because death goes hand in hand with it. But the reality is that's how living is as well. If you're going to live boldly, audaciously, if you're going to have the great things in life, if you're going to have the joy, the happiness, the success, the wealth, it's going to be in direct proportion to your risk tolerance and your willingness to take chances. It's probably something that you would really enjoy doing, that you've allow yourself to be talked out of. I talk about it in my book. It's important that you don't be a SNIOP if you want to live, if you want to be successful. What's a SNIOP? Susceptible to negative influences of other people. And as soon as you decide that you want to do something great, as soon as you decide you want to do something bold, there's always going to be a line of people ready to tell you why you can't do it, what's going to happen when you do it, what kind of pain you're going to experience, why you're crazy for doing it. And most of the time, those people will be your loved ones. But the reality is, if you're going to be successful, you're going to have to be willing to take risks. I like the way Darren Hardy explains it. I think it's a good explanation. He says life is like a pendulum. And basically you have pain, rejection, failure on one side, and on the other side you have love, happiness, and success. And he says to the proportion that you are willing, or to the degree, that you are willing to enter into pain, rejection, or failure, it is in direct proportion to that degree will the pendulum swing the other side to success and happiness and joy. And so what we find is that most people aren't living exciting lives. Why? Because they like to play it safe. They stay right there in the middle. They don't swing too far in that direction towards rejection or pain. And that's why the pendulum doesn't swing the other way. I had a thought last night, which is a great example of this. I was thinking of something. I said, wow, that'd be a great goal. And so I decided, you know, it's a pretty bold and lofty goal. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And as soon as I made that decision, my mind started trying to talk me out of it. What if you fail? What happens if you don't make it? And I said to myself, well, if I fail, what difference does it make? Because basically I'm right where I'm at anyway. But if I succeed, what an exciting opportunity. And so I decided to go for it. And you know what? Today I woke up with renewed energy and invigorated, because I was excited about going to work on this goal. That's what happens. But what if I didn't make that choice? I'd be right there in the middle, feeling pretty, blasé about life. You know, it's important that you understand that you're going to have to be bold and audacious about your life. You're going to have to be willing to take risks, to take a chance. But to that degree that you're willing to experience failure or pain, it is to that degree that the pendulum will swing the other way. You can do it. It's up to you. Life is for the living, and living is for the courageous. I'm Michael McFadden, aka Pilot Mike, saying keep your throttles on full. I'll see you somewhere over the horizon. Wheels up. Till next time.